Hey, you guys, it's Anne Marie. Happy Saturday. I hope everybody is having an amazing weekend. I thought we would continue and pull some cards to get some messages of clarity. I Google Lens this deck because it used to be one of my favorite darker decks. And it said it was the Earth and Bone. And I was like, it's not the Earth and Bone because I have the Earth and Bone in my bag and it has like a green foil. It's not the Dark Mirror either. And so I'm like, it's the tip of my tongue. But anyway, we're still going to use it. So Sanctuary Saturday. Sanctified. I don't know where that came from. Maybe we need. What is this beautiful deck? Skull and Bones. I think it's Skull and Bones. Skull and Bones Oracle, maybe? Okay, we'll look. Okay. Skull and Bones. I think it's something bones. It's Skull and Bones. Skull and Bones. I think we need to know Spirit show us. And this one was sideways, so we'll take that and see which way we need to go with that one. Ooh, I like it. I like it. Number 33, Beast. Conflict, competition, arguments, aggression, tension, oppressors. Hopefully you can see that. Do we have our bear out? We have the bison. I left from my bear. And then the card that came out to the side. Excuse me. Number 20. Time. Planning. Making decisions. Leaving comfort. Taking risks. There it is. Spirit is telling me another card. Thank you, Spirit. Number 40, the stand. I knew it. That's exactly where I was going. The stand, courage, determination, fearlessness, right? So this is specific. Someone's like making a plan, making major decisions to. It's almost like you're creating a tower moment in your life. You may not see it that way, but that's what Spirit showed me. And this is surrounding like you taking some major risks, and you're leaving your comfort zone so that you can finally charge forward. Good for you. Yeah, good for you. And you've been doing a lot of planning, and this could be you switching jobs, like moving states, leaving toxic connections, or I was Spirit saying for some of you, it's also you recognizing certain patterns and behaviors in your life that no longer serve you. So that's for a select few, but you've really been planning, and because of this, and when you take that last, we talk about taking that leap forward, that step that you have to, like, that final nail in the coffin, right? When you do that, there is going to be some oppression, some conflicts, probably some, arguments, tension. People, your oppressors, people have been trying to oppress you. They're going to give you the most pushback. And I know this doesn't need to be said, but I'm going to say it anyway. When you finally start choosing yourself at every cost, at every turn, people aren't just always going to be like, yay, congratulations, hey, yay. I mean, there may be still some from your old timeline that are supporting you, but it's usually when you start to say yes to yourself, people don't like that because they no longer can get over on you, or they no longer can continue their behaviors, or you're just not putting up with shit, whatever this is for you. And it needs to be said that, when, and a lot of people know this, but when you do the right thing, there's gonna be sometimes a lot more pushback than we expect, and just to be prepared for it, because the last card is that Spirit is saying is that you have the determination, you're fearless, you're courageous, and you got this. Sorry, the cat was playing my light there. And it's like this tiger, lion, what is it, lion, tiger, is like screaming in her face. She's like this. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, tiger? Tiger? What you gonna do? You have the courage and all the strength you need. And it's like Spirit is saying is that do not let when things get rough, because anytime we make major changes in our life, and it doesn't always have to be, but usually when there's something this big, this is something that you've been planning. This is a very big thing that's going to be happening. And Spirit wants you to know that And remember that when things start to seem a little gray for you or foggy, or it's like, I just seen like, when there's like a landslide and like the rocks are coming down, like maybe the side of the mountain afterwards, they're like that smoke, not the smoke, but the back brush, whatever it's called, you know what I'm talking about. I know I'll think about it when I was done recording, but it's all the debris and all that is all, before it settles, there's like that, the dirt that's in the air and all that. It's so hard to see. In those times of fogginess, Spirit is saying that, you're not alone, that you have Spirit, and that don't forget you're a fearless, courageous warrior, warriors, whatever you identify, you're a badass. And don't allow when the dust is settling, or when you're in the midst of the tornado, to see some in the midst of the tornado just holding on like this, like keeping yourself, your needs, your connection with Spirit in the forefront of your mind, no matter what's going on around you, no matter the chaos, the conflict, because you have to stand 10 toes down on this. You've done a lot of planning with this. You've done a lot of planning. And so when there's aggression or tension comes in, face it head on and recognize that that's part of the path too. That's part of the process too. It's like I just seen someone with like a little raincoat on, with like a leather backpack, like an older like explorer's backpack or something, and you're just like walking and just keeping your eyes are just straight forward, and there's like all these winds and all these twigs and all this shit, coming at you to keep going forward. Don't allow whatever this conflict or and it's sometimes you're gonna be like, am I even doing the right thing? Because that's how it's meant to be set up that way, for the oppressors to lay it on super, super thick when you're finally breaking out of that last piece of the matrix, or you're finally pulling back the last part of your veil. They come for you a lot harder. It's designed that way. It's part of the process. I'm not saying it has to be for everybody, but for this specific story, what Spirit is showing me, there's going to be a lot of the debris and all that flying around you. And that's okay. That's why, up until this point, you have been learning emotional intelligence. You've been learning how to recognize your emotions, recognize you don't have to respond to everything. You're becoming and are a lot more grounded. You know your energy. You know other people's energy. You've had honest conversations with yourself. You've done a lot of shadow work. So you have the tools. You have the determination. You have the strength. You know what you know. So don't forget that when the storm is just going around you, going around you, going around you. You have all the tools you need to move forward through this. I hope you're healthy and happy and full of joy. I truly do. May you love and be loved. Heal, you guys. Don't harm. Have an amazing rest of the night.